Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the first episode of my stainless steel 6.4 Medieval 2 Total War campaign. We're playing as the Byzantines. Now guys, if this video can get 200 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second episode. If not, you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer for that. Now guys, as you might be able to tell by the tone in my voice, I am a little bit sick. I've been perfectly fine yesterday and today, my energy levels and motivation's been fine, but I've just got a blocked nose and it's annoying the absolute fuck out of me, and it won't seem to go away. So I do apologize if that does annoy you, but we're just gonna have to bear through. It's not too much of a problem. So welcome to the Byzantine campaign, voted by you guys. Now on screen is the votes, so we're going to quickly run through them before we get into the Byzantine campaign. So you guys voted the Byzantine, of course, which I am surprised about, seeing I've already done a Byzantine campaign on Total War Attila, playing as the theme of Sicily, so you guys seem to like that, so fair enough. I don't usually let you guys vote for what faction, but I wanted to get back to my favourite Total War Medieval 2, and I honestly didn't mind what faction I play as, so I'm perfectly cool to play with the Byzantines. It's going to be a hell of a campaign, and a long campaign as well. So, the Byzantines won with 65 votes to 21. Scotland was second on 40 points. Not points, 40 votes, sorry, with 13%. The Crusades were 27 votes to 9%. And Venice with 21 votes, 7%. France were 5th on 19 votes and 16%. So I just want to thank each and every one of the 307 voters for the faction. And also for the first vote for the campaign, Stainless Steel won with 73% of the vote to 27%. And 271 people voted on that one as well. So it was an resounding vote for Stainless Steel. But yeah, I might do some more votes. We'll just have to see. So let's get stuck into the campaign. I am playing a short campaign. So let's get stuck in. I'm just going to quickly let you know on Stainless Steel, I am playing a early campaign. And we have some mods in. I am playing on permanent watchtowers, so as you see here, each region has permanent watchtowers, saves me building them, so every region I take, the watchtowers have already been in place, which I think is an absolute awesome submod. I'm playing on Stainless Steel 6.4, and also you should be able to hear in the background Medieval 2 music. Yes, unlike in my United States campaign, I was able to edit the music in Medieval 2, get rid of all the copyrighted music out of Stainless Steel, and I've put in the Medieval 2 music, so we're going to get some classic Medieval 2 kingdoms and just Medieval 2 music as well. Also, I have put in a mod which enables me the Heir Crown. For example, we have my Emperor and Prince. Now, once these children come of age, obviously, when he dies, his natural-born son, his brother would inherit the throne. Just in case I wanted to make Isaac here the heir, I could do so, giving him the trait. I can choose the next heir, but not the current, of course. Or I could even give the Heir Crown to Nicky here. So, let's actually go through the family tree. So, we have Emperor Alex Ios. We'll just call him Alex. Most of these names I'm going to shorten and give nicknames. So, we've got Emperor Alex, who has a daughter, Anna, is married to Nicky. The Emperor has 3 sons. Ionius, okay. We have Andronicus, Andron, we'll call him Andron, and we have Isaacios. So we've got Ionius, I think that's how you say Ionius, Andros, and Isaac. So here's our emperor here, of course. So Victory conditions wise, we need to hold 25 regions, including the specific settlements. We need to eliminate the Republic of Venice, the Kingdom of Sicily, and the Turks. So basically the strategy for this campaign, we are probably arguably the biggest faction to start off with. We have a huge income, a pretty large army. I do want to take as many rebel territories as possible and basically reform the Roman Empire. And we're going to be pushing against the Turks, probably quite quickly, pushing against the Turks. I want to push up north into modern day Hungary, up into the Balkans. Wouldn't mind actually going to Russia. I basically want to have a lot of armies just spread out. I wouldn't mind taking some settlements down here in northern Africa. And obviously our objective is to hit the southern coast of the Italian peninsula. You get stuck into the boot. But we do need to obviously defeat the Republic of Venice and the Kingdom of Sicily. So, enough jibber jabber. I hope I've sort of recapped the campaign. I don't think there's anything else I need to go through. Let's actually get stuck into some gameplay. So, obviously, Corinth is a rather large castle, so we're going to get some javelin men, and we're going to get some mounted cavalry. Fleets-wise, I'm just trying to see how big's my fleet. Okay, so we are playing an early campaign, so at this time period we still have Constantinople. I prefer earlier campaigns in stainless steel rather than later. Okay, right. Just need to get our public order in check. We do have a territory in the Crimeas, which is awesome. Trebizond as well. Okay. Right, before I actually go, well, I think we need military before putting into building these buildings, because we can quickly gobble up like heaps of rebel territories. That would be awesome. So let's get some units at Thessalonica, where we can. So Adrianople as well. Let's get some more archers and spearmen and sort of these half skirmish units. Never played as the Byzantines on stainless steel. However, I do remember watching back in the day, this must have been 2-3 years ago, Duplex Heated's series on it. Used to be a huge fan of him back in the day. Obviously doesn't upload Total War now, which is disappointing, but yeah, I'm a huge fan of Duplex. But right, okay. Let's now probably build highways. It's probably the best for us. Constantinople. Oh, we can actually rename it. That's awesome. And right, okay, agents wise, we have a bishop. Now my religion is Orthodox, isn't it? So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. I really sort of wish I could convert to Christianity, simply because once I start taking out some of these Christian factions, we're going to have to convert the religion. We are probably the only Orthodox faction, are we? No, I imagine the Russians would be, wouldn't they? Or they might be their own Orthodox religion. I don't know, maybe some of the Russian sort of Ukrainian tribes, I'm not entirely sure. Let's move my spy down here, because I do know for a fact there's a rebel territory here. And hopefully we can push on and take our first settlement. Change of plan there with the military buildings. I need diplomats, I need a lot of them as well. We'll send them out, get some trade rights, and hopefully build a big kingdom. So, generals wise, we have Alex, we have... okay, you, Theo. I'm just trying to see how many generals we actually have that aren't family members. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I probably want to get you off roads. And I want to start moving some of these units. So, in one more turn, we're going to get some more units there. Let's move you to Athens. And then you, pretty much, we're going to have to end the turn. But let's get ready to mobilize out of Thessalonica with the prince, and we can hopefully push upon this territory here. I'm not entirely sure what the name of it, but there's a territory there I can see by the rebels. Might be a good idea to build roads here as well, but everyone else should be building military buildings. We shall get Nikai here. We'll get Nick to move to Constantinople with his father-in-law. So what units have we got here? Some decent swordsmen, Varangian Guard, and some cataphractoi sort of units. Cataphractoi. These are professional, also known as, yeah, these are the cataphractoi, which are awesome. I'm going to move my general out of there just in case the Turks do attack me. We'll just have to see whether they do so. We'll move this spear unit out as well to Constantinople. Alright, nowhere else really I can recruit. I would actually like to send a ship because we've got some really good spearmen sort of just being wasted on these islands. What are these? Scutari, are they? No. Right, I don't think there's much else we can do this turn. Let me know in the comment section down below where you would like me to expand. Do you think that's a good idea? I think at the moment, especially in the early game in Medieval 2, Stainless Steel, we need to try and claim as many rebel settlements as possible. Okay. Just have to have a quick sip of water. So, Arta, oh, perfect. You gotta love it when the council has the same sort of thinking as you. Largest faction, as I said, and the strongest faction. Now, obviously, Medieval rewards the aggressive player. So the more aggressive I am, the better. Hit them hard, be relentless, and forge a mighty dynasty. So we got Arta here. So 2 units of spearmen and 3 units of archers. We're going to start laying the siege. We do have 2... Okay, right. Let's start laying siege. We'll starve them out a little bit. So at Corinth, I just want to probably leave just these skirmishes. We'll get the unit of cavalry out, and we'll move up there. Athens-wise, I'm going to leave another unit of archers. I think spearmen's more valuable to me at the moment. 2 turns before they can get there. Let's send this unit up. Okay, we've got another rebel territory here, which is perfect. Let's move the spear unit down, which has the 1 chevron. Awesome. It's been a while since I've got back to my favorite Total War, Medieval 2. It's just a fucking good game. It really is. Right, let's negotiate with I don't know who these guys are. Oh, okay. The Khanate, right. I'm quite happy to get trade rights. Give me map information. Rejected. They demand 1,700 florins. No way in hell I'm paying that. I'm quite happy to go with trade rights to start things off with us. What's your religion? Pagan. Alright. No, I'm not paying that much for map. Okay, so let's move. Where are my others? We've got Thessalonica here. Yeah, I want to push up and negotiate with Venice, get their map information. Can I recruit another diplomat in Constantinople? We can, and I wouldn't mind in Thessalonica if we can. No, we just don't have the money now. So we're going to continue to rally up at Constantinople. I want to focus on getting rebel territories first, and then we'll start going after factions. So let's get that army from Rhodes out. Let's have a look at sort of where my forts are, like my fortress settlements and my sort of income ones. So Corinth, probably my major castle. We'll leave that as a castle. Adrianople, on the border, but we're gonna have a. Yeah, I'm actually going to convert Adrianople, I think, to a town. Obviously, towns generate more money, but obviously you need military buildings as well. Sparta here. Rhodes needs to be converted to a settlement. It shouldn't be a fortress there. Sending it's on an island. It's going to be a pain in the ass to convert everything. I want to convert the island of Cyprus here as well. Trebizond. Let's have a look up in the north at Kaffa. We can't recruit anymore. It is a small village. Hopefully it doesn't rebel. Can we actually recruit any units here at Trebizond? We can. And what about at Constantinople? I wouldn't actually mind making this a town as well. We've got too many forts, I think. A fort here, and then obviously Constantinople is a large city. Alrighty, how are we going for funds? Still making 700 per turn. Anywhere else I can build units? Crete is probably not too bad of an idea. Did I pull that fleet back? No, fucking buggy. I should have gone to Crete. So I could get those units off. Right, not really much else I can do. The prince still needs to be married off. Whether or not we marry off to any of the Christian factions, I don't think I want to spread my lineage with the Muslims. Nothing wrong with that though, but I think, yeah, we sort of need to either side with the Muslims or the Christians early on before we start pushing against all of them. Because victory conditions wise, we need 25 regions, we have 15. We need to destroy the Republic of Venice, Sicily, and the Seljuk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Turks. Yeah, it's the Turks. Okay, there's been a child. Okay. Nick here has had a son, Victoras. That's easier to say, but we'll call him Vic as well. Right, dirt roads have been constructed, and we're currently still sieging Arta in the western half of Greece. One more turn before we get some more reinforcements. However, we're only coming up against 2 units of spearmen and 3 archers. We now have 2 units of... Are these medium spearmen? I would say. I think these would be the light ones. Yeah. So, let's fight this one on the field. Mercenaries-wise, we can't actually get any, so we'll do a quick save. And assault this one. We have 2 units of the battering ram. So, our first battle of the Byzantine campaign. A 5-to-4 ratio. It might actually be a little bit tight with those... archers, but we'll fight this one on the field. We'll see how we go. It's been a while since I've played medieval, but it should be a fun campaign. Still continuing to upload my Rome Total War 2 Imperator Augustus campaign on the DEI mod and some sub mods. We are playing as Octavian, of course. You're most welcome to check out as well my American Civil War campaign. We are playing as the Union States. Now, I don't know if it's worth opening another choke point here. It might be a good idea, to be honest. Now, they do have archer superiority, so I might actually try and bait them to fire at my archers. Try soak up some of their fire. And sort of distract them somewhat. Right. But mostly everyone's going to go for the main gate. Now, what do the bodyguard units look like in... Okay. In stainless steel? Are we cavalry? If so, we're going to be in a awesome position if it's cavalry. Yep, and we have a general's bodyguard of what exactly? Oh, nice. Look at this cavalry unit. 41. Cavalry is so crucial in medieval. It might even be a good idea just actually having a family member line of just adopted people, because we can get this cavalry really early on. It's fucking useful. Right, we have my cavalry archers here. Let's get some nice little close-ups. I wonder if... No, they can't do that... What is that move? What's that tactic where you click a button and they start going around in circle? I don't think it's worth doing that anyway. But here's to the first battle of the Byzantine campaign. Here are my heavier spearmen than these guys. I think they're just a medium spearman. Alright. Let's get stuck in. Hit them hard, get in, get out, and let's get paid. For the Emperor. So, they've put a unit of their archers on the wall. They've put a unit of their spearmen here. And then they've put their archers there. Okay, I want to get my archers to fire at their spearmen. I think firing at their archers is going to be a hell of a lot harder, and it might encourage them to soak up more of the fire. Where's the rest of their men? So they have 1 unit of their spearmen. Yeah, we're just going to have to get in there, get stuck in, and hopefully push them back. But let me know in the comments. I do want to try... let me know where to expand. I think just try get as many rebel territories as possible in Greece, Asia Minor, basically into Hungary to some extent. We need to get as many territories as possible. I wouldn't mind getting some settlements in Northern Africa, and then obviously eventually pushing over against the Turks and the Italian kingdoms. But I do plan to do some more medieval, so let me know in the comments. I might hold a vote, we'll just have to see. But yeah, basically I was busy during Easter, so I couldn't really do any videos. I had to pre-record some content, and I thought, I want to quickly do a vote. I'm not really doing anything, so yeah, but I just prefer to get stuck into campaigns. I usually sort of like, okay, I want to play a campaign on this game, and then I choose it. I usually hold votes. I think it's more enjoyable that way. But however, I have played the shit out of medieval. I have like, what, 2,000 hours or something insane? Hang on, what have we got? Can I get the Steam thing up? No, it's rebinded on this. I just gave orders to a faction differently. Not a faction, a unit. Right, breaking down the walls, slowly but surely. But here we have the Prince of the Emperor. Great, yeah. Okay, so we're at 9%. And how are we here now? 21. Alrighty. How are my archers doing? 40%. Yeah, I don't really mind them losing too many casualties as long as they're soaking up some of the fire. But yeah, I think that's all I had to go through. Obviously got the air mod, permanent watchtowers, and I have edited the music so we can have some, which is great. I love when you can do that. Alright, archers! Take aim at the spearmen over the walls. Ignore the archers firing upon you. Take aim! Loose. Right, how's sort of everyone going over here? So we're still holding on. We are losing a couple of casualties here and there. 5% to their 3, so it's not too detrimental at the moment. But I do need to try get some alliances. Maybe get, I don't know, put the Egyptians, the Fatimid Caliphate, and the Turks at odds or something. But yeah, I want to be really aggressive in this campaign. It's always a fucking good idea in medieval to do so. Hit them hard, and usually you can put yourself in a very, very good position. 93% before the gates come down. 87 here, and we're going to be able to take our first settlement soon. But let's throw everyone in. I'm also going to throw in my general, because he's very heavy. Even though he is my prince, I am going to risk it somewhat. But we've broken down the walls there, drop the ram, and go, Gadget. Get in there. Leave none alive. Slaughter them. Alright, double time. Go. Continue to get my archers now to redirect their fire. How's the engagement going over here? We're starting to actually hit some of them. But nice. These Greek rebel spearmen didn't know what hit them. But guys, if you want to download and play Stainless Steel 6.4 along with me, maybe you can start your own Byzantine campaign and play along with me. A lot of people tend to do that. You're most welcome to do so. So, let's push in. Let's try to get some counter charges here. We're going to have to... Fuck, we need... Those archers are hitting me from behind. It's not good. Yeah. All the download links are in the description below. All you need is Medieval 2 and Medieval 2 Kingdoms. Right, go. Get in there. And start fucking them up. How are we sort of going cavalry-wise here? Get the cavalry and get the archers in here, so we can hit the other side. Right, I forgot that unit of spearmen to come in. Right, let's blow the horn. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swing the prince and his cataphractor unit around. Go, 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 go. Even though they are spearmen, we're going to be able to hit them from behind. We're in the town square and we've initiated the countdown. Send more spearmen up once the archers come in, but they're sort of turned around here. 85%. Here comes the charge. They are quite slow and sluggish, but they are shaken. Push up, spearmen. Go, go, go. Help your prince. Soon to be the emperor, of course. The building lost gateway. Okay. So the countdown has been stopped. See if we can push around here now. And we've officially broke that unit of spearmen. Absolutely fantastic. So now, let's get my horse archers and actual, get my archers to hit that. Get my horse archers to hit these guys here. We have more spearmen pushing up and across. Let's try flank a bit. Right. Wow, they absolutely decimated them. How fantastic is that? Pushing into the town square now. The last remaining unit of rebel scum. Awesome. And we've got some just more notifications here. Alright, get in there, guys. Go, go, go. Right, what are we sort of hitting here? Okay, these are the missiles. Yeah, now that we've sort of we're hitting them on this other side, it was basically fruitless to leave my archers here and try to get through those small and tiny pockets. Enemy general has fallen. Captain Leonardos. I guess. But we're getting some really nice shots on here. Obviously, if they fire like vertically up, they're not going to hit as many. If they can hit sort of flat and across there, we can get some cracking shots off. How is the prince going? Alright. Where are you, Mr. Prince? Let's actually flank around. Let's start speeding things up. There's only one spear unit that's waiting, and it's just turning into a little bit of a grind at the moment. We've initiated the countdown. If we can swing around here, we should be able to hit these guys from behind and absolutely fuck them in the ass. It'll be brilliant. Looks like we're going to whittle them down before we even get around here. Just because this unit is so small. Not so small. So slow within the city. But only 3 minutes remaining. Alright, let's continue to hit them. Wow, 23 men left. Jesus. We're going to withdraw my cavalry out of there. We've lost way too many casualties with them. However, we're going to be able to get them back quite easily. Alright, how's this flanking maneuver charge going? Okay, 1 unit of spearmen left. And then just the missile units. Right, let's start speeding things up. A pretty good battle, if I do say so myself. Tactically not really the best. It's just a stock standard boring siege. I find sieges just boring in Total War in general. Some of you do disagree with me and say like online sieges are more enjoyable. I do understand that and I agree, but playing sieges against the AI, there's not really overly that much tactics. It's sort of just a big grind and a sloggy mess. Because every single battle, I'm just comparing sieges to land battles. They're just so much different. Like the terrain is always random. The AI reacts in a different way. It's just much more enjoyable. 15 seconds remaining. And we've hit our victory conditions. We're going to end the battle there. A clear victory. The prince deployed 1,116 men. Lost 251 on the field. The Greek captain of the rebels deployed 671 and lost 574 on the field. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at the casualties sustained and casualties inflicted. But to take note, casualties inflicted, the spearmen did 121, 81. How did the general unit do? They did 10. But our first battle did well, but I will go and reiterate soon my thoughts and opinions about rebels. There's a topic I have to get back on in a sec. So we've taken Arta, and we will occupy the settlement. And we've just gained 2,000 Florence from the Council of Nobles, and my prince has gone up in stat as well. 16 years of age. Okay, right. So let's continue to rally up with our men there. And that's awesome. We don't have to build any watchtowers. So 76% Orthodox, 80, 90. Yeah, let's send my spy to maybe get trade rights, we'll see. I wouldn't even mind sending like a army to take Ireland or even some of these territories up in Europe. I want to try gobble up as many territories as possible. That'd be quite cool if we could just sort of like spread out everywhere, not just focus on one front. Mind you, the Turks will probably give us a bit of a run for our money. Let's have a look at military compared to the Turks. Okay. I might actually add some other factions that are sort of near us, so the Fatimid Caliphate, the Egyptians. Sicily. Where's Venice? Venice there. So we have the biggest military, probably in the game, but looking at the factions near us, we have a hell of a lot more production, territory, not so much financial and population. But let's have a look at all the factions. Okay, so the Turks have the overall ranking. I have the biggest military in the game. Look at that. Production, territory, not so much financial, but population, yeah. So like I said, we are the biggest faction in the game, so we need to press our advantage. So, let's have a quick look at getting some more units. Thessalonica. Let's push that to Arta as well. Let's move these units to Constantinople, probably. And we nearly have a full stack here with the Emperor. I do want to keep a rather strong garrison at Sparta here. Sparta here. Right, where's this fleet coming down? Right, let's get these units off Crete. Leave the archers. Shit. They're just not happy. That's fine. Right, move to Constantinople. I might even put the fleet here just to block any fleets pushing down and trying to take the Black Sea. Right, we still have a lot of money in the bank, and there's not really anywhere else where I can build any more military units apart from where exactly? Rhodes. Ah, fuck, they're pissed off here. Okay, that should fix it. Right, so we're converting Rhodes to a town. I think we can get a lot more trade. I'm going to convert this to a town as well. I want to convert that to a town. I just prefer it. I prefer towns more. I do know we're going to have some military buildings, but like strategically, like what's the point? What's the benefit of having Rhodes as a fucking castle? We're better off having it trade. It's a key point in the sea here, the Mediterranean somewhat. Right, Adrianople. It's a good idea to have a fort on our sort of northern borders. But, yeah, let's actually have a look in Constantinople. We're building Rhodes, Adrianople. I did say I was going to actually make Adrianople a settlement, but I've changed my mind. Okay, let's get some military buildings where we can. So what are we sort of working with? A Boya here. Okay. Why does it keep going back to Constantinople? Probably alright getting a stable here, getting some mounted units. Right, Thessalonica. Let's get some mines. It's always a good idea to get money, and roads as well. Let's get a farm to increase Athens' population. I'm actually going to take that back, and I'm going to build a mine at Corinth when I can. But seeing as we don't have the money, let's build a land clearance. Let's build some more roads where we can. There's no point of leaving any money spare. We need to chuck it into the economy. So the logging camp gives public order. And it might be an idea putting one at Crete. So my capital is... yeah, Constantinople. I'm trying to think where to pull this army now. Are there many more rebel territories here? I don't know. My bishop's in Epirus. And we have another diplomat. So let's push up here with my diplomat and have a look-see. I can't tell who occupies that. Right, spy-wise, I think the Turks are going to be more of a problem first. Merchant-wise, I don't really care about the merchant sort of wars. They're sort of a pain in the ass. There's not... You can, but what? You get like the maximum of like 100. Well, it's good. We've got a sugar resource. We might be able to use that, but... I use merchants for a bit until they get taken over. So, let's move this diplomat north into Bulgaria. And let's move this one up here to negotiate with the Venetians. But guys, I think it's time to end the first episode of my stainless steel 6.4 Medieval 2 Total War campaign as the Byzantines. Guys, if this video can get 200 likes within 24 hours, I will release the second episode instantly as soon as it does that. But never fear, if the video doesn't get 200 likes within 24 hours, you'll just have to wait a little bit longer for the next episode. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts and opinions on where I should expand. Now, in my Holy Roman Empire campaign, my Spanish campaign, and my English campaign, usually the second episode, I auto-resolve the rebel settlements. Because I don't think there's a point of fighting rebel battles. Obviously, it's the first one here at Arta. I don't mind doing that. It's our first battle of the campaign, and I don't mind doing that. But the thing is, right, fighting rebels is just so boring. You're not actually doing damage to a faction. So we could honestly spend, what, the next 5, 6 episodes playing a battle against rebels. However, during this rebel taking phase, if I get attacked by anyone or anything important happens, I obviously start recording. But I don't think there's a point. You guys have been perfectly fine with it in my Holy Roman and Empire. My Holy Roman, my English. I even did it in my Moz campaign playing as the High Elves, and you're like, oh, Simpzy, that's a fucking great idea. Good on ya. Because I think, yeah, that's just my opinion on fighting rebels. And we can take a fair few of them quite quickly. But on that note, I can't really think of there's not much to talk about. But yeah, thanks for each and every one of you for voting for this campaign. I might do more votes in the future, but this campaign is not going to end anytime soon. We currently have 16 regions, but we need 25. That doesn't sound like much we need to get. However, we do need to take these specific cells. We need to take fucking Rome. We need to eliminate the Republic of Venice, which isn't going to be easy, obviously, in this part here. We need to knock out the Kingdom of Sicily. And we need to take out the Turks, which I think is going to be a fucking huge challenge. It's going to be, it's probably going to be easier taking Asia Minor, but pushing into Baghdad and down into the Middle East, we need to get a lot of trade rights. But I don't think there's much else I can recap. If you want to download and play the mod along with me, you're most welcome to do so. All the download links are in the description below. But it's time to end the video here. My name has been Simpzy. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. I've also recently started up a Steam group, so if you haven't gone and joined the group, I highly recommend you do. You're most welcome to go and post a discussion thread and chat with other fellow community members, which is awesome. I've been saying that recently, but I do apologize once again about my cold. Hopefully it will go soon. But my name has been Simpzy. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.